Right now, the Curry County Board of Commissioners have a local emergency declared for the Anvil Fire. Joining us live from Curry County to talk about this emergency declaration is County Commissioner Brad Alcorn. Thank you for sharing your time with us, Commissioner Alcorn.
Good evening, Jerry. Thank you for having me on this evening and sharing this message with our community. Yes, we did implement a local state of emergency for Curry County regarding the Anvil Fire. We did that not because there's an immediate exigency, but based on the red flag warning we have and the current weather conditions. We did this in an abundance of caution so we can put every measure we have in place to protect our community.
Yep, and the Anvil Fire has burned 9,000 acres or better actually in about 3 weeks with zero containment. So what kind of decisions and resources can the county prepare now to have support in place with more urgent emergencies?
Yeah, we've got a lot more latitude. We can stand up our emergency management system immediately. We've got a partial activation now. We can switch to a full activation. If we see activity in the middle of the night, we don't need. I don't need to find another commissioner to approve something. We've got that approved ahead of time. It gives us more flexibility in our spending and our financial resources as well. You know, right now we've got 41 structures that are being threatened by this fire and 97 non-residential structures threatened. We've got some folks evacuated. Our fire team is doing an amazing job holding the lines, but you know, Mother Nature has a voice in this fire, and we want to make sure that we are as prepared as we can be to protect our community.
Can you describe the terrain where the Anvil Fire is burning? What sort of challenges are there?
Very difficult, very steep terrain, very rugged terrain. You know, this is Curry County. It's a steep, rugged place, and very unpredictable weather. You know, that's something that happens here in Curry County. You know, we have a saying here: if you don't like the weather, drive 10 minutes, it'll change. And we're facing some challenges tonight. But we've got a good plan in place. We've got a great team on this fire, and I'm confident, but I'm cautious.
When you told me you met this afternoon with State Emergency Management, Red Cross, and others about having emergency plans in place, where do your plans align?
Well, so that meeting today, Jerry, that we talked about, it was Curry County Emergency Management, Coos County Emergency Management, it was State Emergency Management, and the Red Cross. And we discussed various scenarios in that and what evacuations would look like if they were extended slightly or if they were a large evacuation. So we were discussing shelter locations, which would likely be in Coos County, and discussing contingencies to those options.
What do you expect at the Anvil Fire community meeting tonight at Grange Hall?
I expect a good turnout. We had our last meeting Friday night. We had a couple hundred people there. We had a couple hundred people online. So I expect another good turnout tonight. And we have some new information to share with the community. We have our interactive fire map up, so you can type in your address now, and that'll tell you where you're at in the evacuation areas. And we want to make sure the community is informed about what we're doing in terms of protecting them from this fire.
We thank you for sharing your time and thoughts with Newswatch 12 viewers tonight. Curry County Commissioner Brad Alcorn.